When Commander Bobby Thompson surfaced in Tampa in 1998, it was as if he had fallen from the sky, providing not a hint of who he really was or where he had been for so long. The commander's friends and family had not laid eyes on him for years. The last sign of him had been back in 1984, when his dark blue Corvette was found in a parking lot at the Phoenix airport, unlocked, the keys still in the ignition. Then he was gone. Thompson had been underground and so deeply immersed in secret missions for such a lengthy period, in fact, that his mother, who lived just 45 minutes away in Clearwater, had gone to court in 1996 to successfully petition to have her son declared dead. As Thompson began a new mission in Tampa, he kept to himself. He registered to vote as a Republican, using an address at an apartment near a high prostitution area on Nebraska Avenue and signing the application Bobby Charles Thompson. He blended in, often dressed in ragged clothes with a scruffy beard, a ponytail, and a flop of hair over his forehead that some would call a pompadour. The 60-ish Thompson looked like a derelict wandering the streets of some of Tampa's poorer neighborhoods. He was on foot so often because he did not own a car or even possess a driver's license. His breath frequently hinted of alcohol. No one could possibly have guessed that he was better educated and more highly trained than anyone he might pass on his walks to the bank or corner grocer. Thompson quietly nestled into a dilapidated duplex in a rough section of Ybor City, a section of Tampa built by Cuban, Spanish, and Italian immigrants in the 19th century. The shabby structure had peeling paint and cracked roof tiles. It was situated across the street from a fence topped with barbed wire around the parking lot of the aging Cuesta Rey cigar factory. Beyond the red brick factory, traffic noise from the elevated interstate highway running through Ybor echoed across the commander's neighborhood day and night. Ybor had once been a vibrant center of culture and commerce in the emerging port town of Tampa, and tobacco processing centers like the Cuesta Rey helped christen Tampa the Cigar City. But now in its old age, Ybor's historical residential neighborhood looked neglected and drab. Streets were lined with fading clapboard homes and boarded-up properties. Wrought iron burglar bars protected the windows of the few Latin eateries and markets that remained. In this low-rent district on Tampa's eastern edge, the rundown duplex was the last place you'd expect to find someone with the commander's pedigree. But it was ideal for someone hoping to stay under the radar. What was he before moving to his Ybor City hideaway? No one knew. Investigators who burrowed backward could find no dependable record anywhere to suggest who or what or where Thompson had been before he landed in Tampa. Anyone who tried to track the commander's footsteps tumbled down a rabbit hole of dead ends and false leads. Thompson might have been an official at a Mississippi Indian casino. He could have been a business owner in Louisiana or a former mental patient in a backwater Florida town. Or he might have been someone else, something entirely different. He was a cipher, his origins a question mark.